Shabbat Shalom. Salamu Alaikum. Islam. Peace. Hope everybody doing well. Hope everybody doing well, man. Because it's a lot going on. Y'all know we in this silent frequency spiritual war. Spiritual war going on right now. So I was doing some reading last night. I do a lot of reading. The book was called Ancient Britons. Yeah. I think that's the title of it. Yeah, it's close to it. Ancient Britons. But understand that when Europeans got here, first thing they said was Moors, Indian, more Indian, more Indians, India, Indians, Moors. They Moors, they Moors, they Moors. It was interchangeable. So you had Phoenix Moors, you had Dragon Moors, and then you had the Amaru Khans and the Olmec. All right, the mound builders. Okay, Dragon Moors were more of the Moors that would chop that head off, beat that ass, smack that ass up real good. Right. I seen on some of my family's paperwork, I saw dragons on there. My uncles were part of a Moorish group, dragons, I'm still doing a lot of homework. I don't know if they were on the wild side but they say most dragon Moors, they were wild. They straight 10 toes down and they chopping off heads. Phoenix Moors were more of your intellectual Moors, builders of technology, right? And then you had these Olmec Amaru Khans, Moors also, Jews also. Get the book, The American Holocaust, and read that. All of you youngins, a lot of you guys that have already been into this, y'all already know, y'all sitting in the front of the class. But the kids that are just coming in, they don't know about the book called The American Holocaust. We so worried about the Jewish, the Ashkenazi, the fake Jews. We so used to that Holocaust that we're not thinking about the Holocaust that we went through in America. Yeah. And we still at war. Still at war. So Dumb Diversus was written. Dumb Diversus was a writing that the Pope Nicholas, put out. Okay. And it was about subduing and the taking of everything from the Saracens, which were me and you. That's why they at the bottom. That's why we at the bottom, they at the top. Everything got flipped around. But we in these end days, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Most High subhanahu wa ta'ala, whatever you want to say, hopefully it's the Most High God. It's not like a demon or a devil that you worshiping. I don't do no. In the beginning of my research, I started digging into that little stuff that we're not supposed to read. But sometimes you gotta know your enemy. You gotta know where they coming from. So I was doing a lot of reading about stuff that I don't usually read. Found out that English within itself is a magical language. It English, the way the words interchange throughout history, take a U out, put a O in there, take the E off, put a nothing in, and words get changed. Like, for example, Wichita. Wichita is Washita. Washita. Doug Demounia, Moors, right? Olmec. Okay. So understand these all our people, man. Maya, all our people, man. We have been under attack since 14. Well, we was running everything. We always ran everything. Everything, melanated people, Moors mainly, we ran everything, right? Always ran everything until they implemented this indentured servitude thing. But we always been running things. So these wars, this war that's going on right now, it's really a more on more war. It's really since the beginning of time. This war been going on. They just used the Caucasian as a puppet to do our dirt. It's almost like in my town, in my city, there's a gang called BGF. Well, they umbrella a certain group, a certain Caucasian group. They umbrella them. So it's almost like the same thing that some of the Moors did too. And let me touch on that real quick. You know, read the book, The Jewish Wars. Josephus wrote it. And the Jews, they always been at war, doing something wild, they always doing something wild, man. So they try to come at us like they ain't never did shit wild. In all religions, you got some wildness going on. You got the uh, law of attraction, guys like me. That's all about high vibrational, divine way of living. Don't covet none of your people's stuff. Don't steal. Don't commit adultery. I stick to living like this. I take care of my family, right? My wife is taking care of some business. I got the pup with me. I'm in the vehicle. And he back there just chilling, right? He sleep. So I got a little bit of time to rap. Real quick, y'all, real quick. Just trying to get to know a few people in the YouTube community. One thing about me, man, if you're not on no do right to our people, you know, enlighten the youth, because everything is based on quantum physics, which is what? The study of energy, frequency, and vibration. So what you get off, that's what you get. That's what you get. For example, a lot of these rappers, the drill rappers, all they talk about, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to kill you. We got all the dope, we got all the dope, we got all the dope, we got all the guns, we got all the guns, we got... All right, yo, okay, yo. Then the next rapper come out, he starts talking about the same thing. We got all the guns, we got all the dope, we got... Bro, okay, I get it. What happened to the metaphors? What happened to the Tay rocks? Like that smack, that URL smack. What happened to like real rapping? I'm an OG. I come from an era where we were trying to uplift people in the musical message. We were uplifting us. You had X-Clan. You had BDP. Chris Parker, KRS-One. You had shit. Even Run DMC. They talked about my Adidas. You know what I mean? And if we talked about any type of gunplay, we was really talking about how we were going to shoot these metaphoric, big vocabulary words uh, to shoot you down. It was about skill. It wasn't about really actually going out here smoking on this and smoking on that. And I really want to blame a lot of the OGs too. You know, TakeOff, RIP, little brother. You already know. You already know. You already know. So I hate to say this, man, but what you put out there, man, you gotta understand that what you feed the this goes to you youngins, man. What you feed the universe, what you feed the universe. That's how it comes back to you. Everything is revolved in 360 degrees. In other words, what goes around comes around. What goes up must come down. Gravitational pull. All right. So I ain't trying to be real preachy. I'm just saying, man, I'm an OG in one of the wildest cities in the world. Baltimore, Maryland, stand up, be more. I'm from West Bmore. Just seen a lot of shit. Okay? Been around a lot of shit. Been involved in a lot of shit. I just grew up. I woke up one day and said, what the fuck? What am I doing? I'm making a fool out of myself. I'm making a fool out of myself getting involved in this organization. So, I had to take care of some business and it was over with. My OG respected the fact that I was trying to be a real man. So, I'm gonna leave that alone. But like I say, man, us OGs, we are responsible for real. The blood is on our hands because we the ones that sending these kids to do this shit. We are the ones that sending these kids to do this shit. And not just that, if you're an OG and you're not giving the proper mem sauce, what I call mem sauce is spiritual, high vibrational, high frequency, cosmic, metaphysic information. If you're not giving them that, then what's the purpose? And then, okay, I can see, I'm not gonna say I can see it, but I understand the home invasion thing. But how about going to one of the home invasion? How about going to one of the homes of the people that oppress us? You ever thought about that? You always want to go to the guy that's just barely making it, and you want to rob him. Y'all scared to go out here and grab some of these, you know what it means, and go to one of these houses and yeah. So why aren't y'all doing that? As soon as y'all see the police, freeze up. But then when you see a home, see somebody look like you, first thing you want to do is off them. Niggas don't even fight no more. Like me, I stay fit. Why do I stay fit? Just in case I had to put work in with these fists. But just like one of my little homeboys told me, he said, man, look, ain't nobody fighting nowadays. Ain't nobody fighting. I come from an era where you had a problem with somebody, you take them, you go you go step on the grass, and y'all deal with it. After that, y'all cuss each other out, and it's over with. You see him a week later, 2 weeks later, that you've been working out, eating more Wheaties, right? And you try them again. This where the manhood come from. Anybody can squeeze a trigger. My 6-month-old can do that. So let's test what your man skills really is. And then we go back to being family again. We shaking hands. We practicing for when we start fighting ops. You know what I mean? That's not what's going on. First thing a nigga want to do is when he mad at you, first thing he want to do is blow your brains out. Stupid ass shit, man. Stupid ass shit. Like I said in my video, the last one I said, the KKK probably sitting back loving this shit because they don't got to do a damn thing. All of y'all are killing each other. Well, we are killing each other. Hashtag no more genocide. Please hit the like button. Please stay here to the end of the video. Please subscribe. Please share. One thing about me, real talk. One thing about me, real talk. And I can teach you a lot. All you got to do is listen and implement the things that I say. Right? So, why aren't these OGs teaching how to buy land? Why aren't these OGs teaching how to buy property, how to build homes? These Mexicans came here to America to take all of your shit. I see them working all day long. Where we at? Standing around trying to look slick without Gucci on. Looking 10 carats stupid. Because they giggling at us inside. They laughing at us inside. Look at these damn idiots. All they want to do is stand around and be cute all day long. And live in their grandmother's basement. You know, you rather have $5,000 in your pocket as opposed to working on or trying to figure out how can you buy some land? Can you build a office building? Can you become an entrepreneur of legitness? Not an entrepreneur to killing our community. Drugs, I will say. I ain't no, listen, man, I'm an OG, so I've been around for a while. I just told y'all what city I came from, so it needs me sugarcoating shit. I didn't hustle, right? When I was young, I didn't hustle all that. I wish I would have known then what to do now. Because I was too busy worrying about tennis shoes and Gucci and Versace and all this itchy Versace shit. These Italian designers, just like these jewelers that's coming to people's houses. R.I.P. Duke, the jeweler. R.I.P. brother. But I'm gonna tell you, me, I ain't taking my jewelry to no whole bunch of niggas. I don't care who say they got my back, because they might backdoor you. It's a lot of backdooring going on right now. A lot of backdooring going on right now, man. You can't trust nobody. So let me get back to where I was. I'm talking about Yeah, you know, I done hustled, did all that. I done seen the wildness, man, the wildest shit. I done been involved in the wildest shit. But I tell you one thing, I woke up one day and I said, you know what? I am the problem. I am the problem. Feeding poison to my own community, to my own people. I remember once upon a time we used to say, man, we wouldn't hit white people. We wouldn't hit them. You come around the way and want to get hit, you white, you couldn't even get in line and get hit. How stupid is that? I mean, they should have been the ones I made sure I definitely hit. You know. So, you know, now I know better. Why be a part of bringing my people down? Abandoned houses. It's just sad, man. It's just sad, It's sad the way I've seen the landscape in my neighborhood change. It's sad, man. I blame it on the drugs. Because I blame it on the drugs. I blame it on drugs. We always quick to glorify the drug dealer, but we never glorify the doctor. We never, where's the documentary of the brother that came home from prison that is now a Fortune 500 company owner? Why are we not seeing documentaries on that? Only documentaries we see is the dope man. And all the kids sitting around saying, I'm going to be like him. I want to be like him. I want to be like that. Bro, all you doing is killing not just the generation of the person that you're serving, you're also damaging that generation under that person and the elders over that person. Because the whole family gonna feel it. From that one person getting involved with using, man, it's gonna destroy the whole family. And then even generations after that, it's gonna destroy. So it's time for us to start taking some accountability. We know. If you don't know by now, if you don't know by now, we know. If you don't know by now, I'm not one to get on YouTube and just start rambling about police type shit. I don't do that. I don't be pulling up talking about this case and yo said this and yo said that and then social media saying this. And I found me mad at me talking about love, bless one, DJ bless one, love shorty. You. I don't know how you do it, but I couldn't do it. I'm a little older too. I couldn't do it. It's almost like I just couldn't do it. I can't do it. I can elaborate on it, but I can't go be receipts and all that. I'm just talking to the community, talking to the youth, letting them know that what they doing is asinine and stupid. Okay? Nobody told me when I was younger. I'm the oldest of 12. I got 7 brothers, 4 sisters, right? I ain't never, ever, 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 ever done nothing but try to guide them in the right direction. They used to see me doing wild shit because I was the oldest. I ain't had nobody to learn from. I had to go through all my own shit on my own. I had to go through all my own shit on my own, man. So, you know, I don't hear it much. but I'm getting ready to start going at it. We need to start holding ourselves accountable for the things that happen to us. I saw the way the boy stepped over top of the body. I saw, man, I put, man, listen, I'm from the streets, Doug. I put the shit together way before these YouTubers. It ain't for me to talk about. I don't talk about shit like that. I talk about how can we avoid the next one happening. Because I know TakeOff Peoples is crushed. I know Quavo is crushed. Okay? I know Offset is crushed. I know Cardi B is crushed. I know they crushed, man. They was backdoored where they went to go check in at. I agree with Wack on that. They checked in. Like the Roach Motel, shouts to Son Campbell. They checked into the Roach Motel, but they didn't check out. Come on, man. Come on, man. You couldn't be more under my watch. I ain't no really, but people know me from being stand up. I ain't never owed nobody no money, and I ain't never told on nobody. So I'm stand up, and I defend myself. So, I'm not trying to make this a rambling session. I'm just saying, man, watch what you put out there on the universe verbally. We got a throat chakra, 7 chakras. Learn your chakras. Learn how to activate your chakras. What you put out there in the atmosphere can come back to haunt you. So I'm a killer, I'm a killer, I'm a killer, I'm a killer, I'm a killer. All right. I done had homeboys get killed and have 2 guns on them. Nigga walked right past him like he was just a walking regular nigga. Nigga had 2 guns in his pocket. Nigga walked past him. He know he never seen nigga. Like the nigga was kind of, I don't know. The nigga walked past him, boom, blew his brains out. Why? As soon as they got like kind of like peripheral type vision, yo went right out and shot my man in the head. Boom, killed him. 2 guns in his pocket. Anybody can get the drop on you. Anybody can get the ups on you. Anybody can get the drop. However you want to say drop ups, whatever you want to say. Everybody can get it first. Because the whole time, you never know who plotting on you. You never know. The whole time, you spending time with your children. You got your mom on your mind. You got your wife on your mind. Whole time, it's a group of niggas putting you together. So yeah, man. I just wanted to go on that on some realness for a minute. Y'all know me. I talk about historical things, Moorish stuff, Jewish stuff, biblical stuff, Islamic stuff. Just trying to figure out, man, what's going on. We found out that Islam was here way before any Europeans came here. We found out the Moors always had big everything. Always had big everything. If you got a family crest, your people was into some shit. Yeah, they was putting full court press on somebody. And if you was weak, you couldn't make it back then. The mindset was different. The whole mindset was different. You had black slave owners, you had white slave owners, you had some blacks that owned black slaves but indentured servants. Some of them got treated greasy, some of them didn't get treated greasy, some of them got treated like family. You know, they were only 2% white slaves. I'm sorry, white slave holders, owners. The other of them were melanated people. It was business. It was a way for you to work, especially coming from Europe, right? Right? So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. It's been what, 31 minutes? Yeah, I got 31 minutes on live. My whole thing, man, really, like I said, watch what y'all, you young rappers out there, man. Watch what you put. I know I'm an OG. I'm stupid. I know I got teenagers. I got teenage stepkids, and I got a teenage son. One, right? Dad don't know what he's talking about. Never know him to the youngins always know everything. How the fuck do you know something when you been on the planet for 17 years? You ain't done shit. You ain't paid no bills. You ain't fucking, you barely bust a nut probably once or two times. You don't know nothing. You never been out on your own. You never had to feed yourself. You never had to take care of yourself, let alone your girl and your child. So what do you know, young nigga? Listen to the wisdom of the elder. Then it'll make things easier for you. Back in the day, we used to do that. All the youngers would sit around, let the elder speak in the middle of the circle. And all they did was got the mem sauce. And took it in. Nowadays, youngers, they so slick and they know everything. They don't want to listen to nothing. Well, okay, my job is done once I tell you. So after that, I can't make you do nothing. So all I'm saying is watch what you put out there in the universe. 9 times out of 10, drugs, man, stop it. It's too much legit shit out here. Land. Do you know what these Ashkenazis would do if we was to stop selling drugs and start buying property and land? They wouldn't be able to touch us with a 10-foot fucking pole, yo. We start coming tighter. We start to embrace each other and really start going at this. Shouts to real Nagas. Shouts to Dr. Lee Mill Bay. Shouts to Asir the Duke of Tears, my brother. Shouts to Sacred Grove. Alright. I'm gonna get out of here. Shabbat Shalom. Salamu Alaikum. Islam. Peace.